So I think the live stream is just still connecting on YouTube. So welcome, everyone. I'm very grateful to continue this 21-day journey with you. So we are up to day 6 of our 21-day Tao Song mantra sadhana. And we're going to be focusing on the 6th soul house in this practice today. So I'll just give a short introduction on the power and significance of developing our 6th soul house area, which is also known as the 6th energy chakra. So the location it's in the middle of the brain, so in our head, and it's fist-sized. And it is key for empowering, healing, and rejuvenating our central nervous system, our peripheral nervous system, and endocrine systems. And it's also key for, like, the sacred powerhouse for developing our mind intelligence, our wisdom, our memory, and all of our brain functions, concentration, and developing our intuitive abilities as well. It's also a sacred powerhouse for developing Shen. Our Shen body is our soul, heart, and mind. And as I've mentioned in past classes, there are other areas, like the 3rd soul house empowers our chi. So it is also a sacred powerhouse for developing the Tao Song ability of hearing. So these are the essential elements as to why, when we focus on practicing for our 6th soul house, clearing blockages and fully developing this area, that's the benefits it can have. I feel like, particularly in this day and age where degenerative disease such as Alzheimer's, and there's a lot of cognitive function, well, brain rot, they're calling it, because of the screen addiction. So this is a really, really important area for helping us to heal and develop our concentration and our memory, as I've shared. So I'm sharing all of this from Dr. Master Shah's Tao Song and Tao Dance book. He goes through a lot of detail about each of the 7 soul houses. So yeah, I'll share a link to this book as well. I'm pretty sure there's an audio version available as well. And actually, in this book, because it was published quite a while ago, it came with a CD and CD, DVD in the back of the book. And that DVD has Master Shah leading this whole practice that we're learning and doing in this sadhana. So just wanted to share that. So let us get into the practice, and you can just sit comfortably however you are. It's fine to be sitting in a chair. It's fine to be sitting on the floor as well. If you are in a chair, just have your feet flat on the floor, and then we're going to set our hands in whatever position feels most comfortable for you, out of either overlapping your hands, putting down that book, overlapping the hands either way and placing them on your abdomen below your navel. Or for women, you can slide the right palm of your hand underneath the base of your torso, left hand overlapping, or reverse that if you're a male. Sit on the left palm, right hand overlapping. So they're the 2 options for our hands, which we've been doing throughout this series and practice so far. So just choose what feels most comfortable for you. And closing your eyes, and then connecting with your breath power. So we're using, at the start of this practice, our body power and our breath power. So as you inhale through the nose, lift and lengthen up through the crown of your head. Just find space through your torso. Just imagine your central channel that runs down the middle of your torso from the base up to the crown of your head. Just imagine that lengthening, your spine aligning, growing taller up through the crown of your head. And then anchoring down with your exhale breath through your sit bones, through the soles of your feet if they're connected to the ground. Relax through your shoulders. Relax through your face. And just resting the tip of your tongue as close to the roof of your mouth without touching, just whilst we do this initial connection. Just continue to deepen your breath. So as you inhale, expanding your breath around your diaphragm area into your abdomen, slowing down your breath out through your nose. So just to activate and use our body's power for practice and our breath power has already established a beautiful connection for practice. Now we're going to add the golden key, which is the soul power. So you can repeat what I share out loud or silently from your heart. And if anything doesn't resonate with you, just adjust it and connect with what you believe in. So we're going to say hello. This is how we activate soul power. Dear the Tao, which is the source. Dear the divine, you may call the divine God or another name. Dear all of heaven, dear Mother Earth, and countless planets, stars, galaxies, and universes. Dear all kinds of saints, Tao saints, holy saints, all kinds of Buddhas, bodhisattvas, archangels, healing angels, ascended masters, lamas, gurus, kahunas, shamans, deities from all different types of traditions and lineages. Dear all spiritual fathers and mothers on Mother Earth and in the heavens' higher realms. Dear our ancestors, dear our Tao Song and Tao Song Channel, we love, honor, and appreciate you. When we sing the Tao Song mantras for the 6th soul house, please clear the Shen Qijing blockages in our 6th soul house and help us to fully develop this area. We're very, very grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So you're going to use your mind power, which is where we put our focus with our mind, and also the use of creative visualization. Don't worry if you're not a visual person, that's totally fine. So we're focusing on and receiving the benefits from this practice in our 6th soul house, in our brain. We're going to put our mind's focus in the engine room of our 1st soul house at the base of the torso. The visualization is a golden light ball or a rainbow light ball rotating in the clockwise direction. If that's hard for you to imagine or visualize, just connect your breath in your 1st soul house. Feel the sensation in that area and just keep the breath and that connection. And we're going to, as we're chanting, which is adding the sound power, just really feel that your voice, your singing and your chanting is generating from your 1st soul house. You want to anchor your voice deep into the base of your torso. Okay, so the sound power, the mantra, I'm going to bring the words up on the screen. We're going to be chanting the sound for the 6th soul house. Oops, that's the wrong one. That's from yesterday. Let me bring the right one up. Okay. Let me reshare that. Okay, so the sound for our 6th soul house is E. So it's spelled like a Y-I, but it's pronounced like a double E sound. So just make that sound and you can really feel that sound vibration in your head and your brain. So all together, E. And do that again. E. Just to chant these single sounds that are connected to each soul house is a healing mantra in itself. So again, breathe in. So you can really feel that vibration in your head area. So we're chanting the mantra YA YOU ZHONG. So take a breath in, breathe down deep into your first soul house. And together, we're going to visualize the light in the engine room and chant YA YOU ZHONG, YA YOU ZHONG, YA YOU ZHONG, YA YOU ZHONG, YA YOU ZHONG. Deep breath in, gathering light into your body. YA YOU ZHONG, YA YOU ZHONG, YA YOU ZHONG, YA YOU ZHONG, YA YOU ZHONG. Breathe in through your nose. YA YOU ZHONG, YA YOU ZHONG, YA YOU ZHONG, YA YOU ZHONG, YA YOU ZHONG. And again. YA YOU ZHONG, YA YOU ZHONG, YA YOU ZHONG, YA YOU ZHONG, YA YOU ZHONG. And just connect with whatever vibration you're experiencing in your body. You might be feeling that in the head and brain area. You might be really feeling that in the engine room of your first soul house or anywhere else. Just tune in and feel, practice feeling. The next line we're chanting is YA YOU ZHONG. YA YOU ZHONG. So breathing in all together, gather light into your body. YA YOU ZHONG, YA YOU ZHONG, YA YOU ZHONG, YA YOU ZHONG, YA YOU ZHONG. Inhale deeply. YA YOU ZHONG, YA YOU ZHONG, YA YOU ZHONG, YA YOU ZHONG, YA YOU ZHONG. Breathe in. YA YOU ZHONG, YA YOU ZHONG, YA YOU ZHONG, YA YOU ZHONG, YA YOU ZHONG. Take a deep breath in. pausing to really feel into your body, notice the vibration. And you know, sometimes if I'm finding it hard to really hold my focus where I want it to be in the body, which for this practice is in the first soul house for the mind power. Sometimes, and I learnt this off Francisco, one of Master Sha's top teachers, is I imagine this ball of light spinning, but it's got a mouth and it's singing. And that really helps me to make that connection of my voice coming from the first soul house area. We're going to chant YA YO LING. YA YO LING. Breathe in. The breath and the mantra is a gathering tool. Breathe in light and higher frequency into your body. YA YO LING. 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 Inhale. YA YO LING. 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 Deep breath in through the nose. YA YO LING. 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 And again, breathing in. YA YO LING. 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 Pausing to stay nice and relaxed through your body and just connect and feel whatever vibration you're experiencing. So you're really tuning into your subtle body as well as your physical body as you feel into that. And we're going to chant YA YO SHU. YA YO SHU. And remember, as I've shared in other days, any saliva, liquid that is gathering in your mouth whilst you're doing this kind of practice, it's sacred liquid. It's like a very potent nectar and elixir. So just consciously, when it is gathering in your mouth, swallow it down into your first soul house. YA YO SHU. Inhale. YA YO SHU. 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 Inhale. YA YO SHU. 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 Deep breath in. E-I-O-Shu, 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 E-I-O-Shu. Breathe in deeply. E-I-O-Shu, 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 E-I-O-Shu. Feeling into the vibration inside your body. You might be experiencing heat, more energy, or sometimes we feel a little drained. You might yawn a lot. These are all signs that your body is clearing, releasing. So we're going to chant I, Ya, Yo, Kong. I, Ya, Yo, Kong. Take a deep breath in through the nose. I, Yo, Kong. I, Yo, Kong. I, Yo, Kong. I, Yo, Kong. Inhale. E-I-O-Kong, 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 E-I-O-Kong. Breathe in through your nose. E-I-O-Kong, 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 E-I-O-Kong. One more time, deep breath in. E-I-O-Kong, 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 E-I-O-Kong. Just pausing to notice the vibration inside your body. So we might just add one more round of each line, just like we did in yesterday's practice, to give us a taste of what we're going to be doing once we get to day 9 and adding all of the areas together, the 7 soul houses and the Y Jiao. So we'll chant each round of the melody is 5 times of the line. So we'll chant this a little bit faster. And starting back at Y, Ya, Yo, Tao. Stay relaxed through your body. Breathe when you need to. Deep inhale through the nose. E-I-O, Tao, E-I-O, Tao, E-I-O, Tao, E-I-O, Tao, E-I-O, Tao, YA YOU ZHONG. 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 YA YOU LING. Deep breath in. YA YOU LING. 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 YA YOU SHU. Deep breath in. YA YOU SHU. 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 YA YOU KONG. Inhale deeply. YA YOU KONG. 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 And just ground and anchor again into your first soul house, the base of your torso, down to the soles of your feet, your heels. Breathe in deeply through the nose, expand your breath into your belly, and it will naturally rise up through the torso to your throat. Maybe hold the breath for a couple of seconds before you breathe out through your nose, or you might want to exhale, sigh out through your mouth, and just do a few more breaths like this. And if your feet are connecting to the ground, maybe roll through the soles of your feet, from your heels up to your toe tips, back to your heels, inside and outside of the feet. Maybe roll your shoulders up and back and down a few times. And we're going to bring the hands into gratitude prayer in front of the heart center. Again, just notice the vibration, any kind of sensation, energy in your physical body, or just really finely tuning into that subtle body sensation. And let us close this practice. In Master Sha's tradition, we finish by saying how, which means perfect, be well. We offer our gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you to all that we connected with in this practice. The key is what we connect with when we practice. So we connected with Source, Divine, all kinds of spiritual fathers and mothers from all traditions, lineages. We honor you and we love you, and we thank you for receiving your light, your blessings as we were meditating and chanting. We're deeply grateful. Please respectfully return. And we say Gong Song 3 times. Gong Song, Gong Song, Gong Song, which means respectfully return. It's spiritual courtesy when we use soul power. So if you need to further integrate, keep breathing deeply. You might want to tap your hands anywhere on your body using your fingertips, and just opening your eyes whenever you feel ready. So I've already had a few people tell me, like even people that have been joining on the YouTube live stream, saying their singing voice has transformed a lot. So whatever your experience is so far, 6 days in, really honor that, note it. And I'm really grateful to continue with this sadhana with each of you. So I'm going to close what I'm going to do is, I'm going to say goodbye. Don't go yet. I'm going to close the live stream on YouTube and the Zoom. So I'm actually going to shut down the Zoom meeting, and then I'm going to hop back on the Zoom meeting, and anyone that wants to jump back on and share and have a little chat, you're welcome to, okay? But I'm going to end things now. So I look forward to day 7 tomorrow with you, where we'll be focusing on the 7th soul house.